what would you say are some of the top root causes of things that lead people into feeling poorly?
I would say nowadays, I think it's chronic stress. And it's not just the stress that you're feeling on a day-to-day basis. You know, the body reacts to stress in the same way, whether it's, your boss or the wrong foods that you ate, mental, physical, it still responds as if you're running from a tiger.
Right.
That's all it knows. So your cortisol goes up and stays elevated, and then you're in a catabolic state. And what does that mean? It means you're breaking down muscle and tissue, constantly. Whereas, back in the days, when we were hunter-gatherers, you would see a tiger, your cortisol would go up, and, that basically shuts down the rest of your body, the digestion, everything shuts down, and your body's in survival mode. So run. Right. So the problem is if we're constantly in that state, which we seem to be nowadays, your body just does not recover.
Right.
So yeah.
We don't give it. What would you say with another one or two that are up there with stress? Stress really could encompass a lot.
A lot.
But are there any others that you think?
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, ultra-processed foods,
right.
Yes, we're always busy. So yes, we're always on the go, but
right.
We have to go back to eating more whole foods and unpressed foods.
Throw an apple in your backpack instead of a bag of chips or something with 19 ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So of these root causes, we talked about stress.
Yes.
I kind of assume what the answer to this question will be.
Okay.
If somebody were to pick one root cause and get the biggest bang for the buck, that they could fix. Stress, I'm assuming, would probably be up there. Right?
Ideally,
right?
yes.
Any others that you could think of that, hey, if you really fix this, you're going to feel a lot better?
Yeah.
Sleep, okay.
100%.
Right. I follow Dr. Andrew Huberman, and he talks a lot about nootropics, which are supplements that help different aspects of our well-being.
Yeah.
And he would say, okay, the best nootropic for your hair. Sleep. Your best nootropic for lowering your stress. Sleep. And he just kept going out. It was sleep. So it really is. And especially in this country, I used to say, I'll sleep when I'm dead, but it's not good. And I have very poor sleep, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'll get there. Hopefully
yeah,
before
and
I'm dead.
I mean, it's one of these things, if you don't know your sleep, you can get the wearables, whether it's
right.
the Whoop or the Oura Ring or whatever, wearable you want to do, but have a look at the data and then start to change things, whether it's what you're eating at night for dinner, how close to bedtime are you eating? When are you working out? Are you working out too close to bedtime? So there's a lot of de-stressing that you can do, and screen time is a big factor. We're bombarded with blue light.
We really are. I try to not be on my screen. The TV may be on, but my phone with at least for 2 hours before sleep.
Yeah,
because I've noticed a huge difference in that. So stress is really a big topic here.
Yeah.
So stress in our nervous system, we're not handling it well. We have too much. How does that tie into chronic illnesses? What are some of the manifestations of that?
Yeah, well, basically it goes back to good old cortisol. So if that is constantly raised, chronically raised, your insulin is raised as well. So there you go, you're storing fat. And like I said, it's a catabolic. You're in a catabolic state. So your body's constantly thinking it's running from a tiger. So it's constantly, going to muscle or tissue to break down for quick energy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's why quick energy.
Quick energy.
Yeah, okay.